Hey, hello everyone. Today we're going to be unboxing the BWFC Modeling Academy Super Master Stars piece, the Katsuki Bakago, made by Bandai and Banpresto. This is the brush edition. There's several editions of this you can buy. I bought the brush because I like its shading. There's several other editions, such as, make sure this picks up on camera, the anime, the tones, and the two-dimensional. I don't know what the anime looks like or the two-dimensional, but I can give you an idea of the tones because I own another Banpresto statue right here. This is Gogeta, from the Gogeta video. Also known as, no, that was a different Gogeta video. I was gonna be like, wasn't that the last video I was supposed to do on like one of these stupid stars figures? Nope, still buying them. I don't have any right now, but you know, the last one I did was a Super Saiyan Blue. But anyway, let's get started. Who is this guy? This is Bakago from My Hero Academia. A character who can make explosions come out of his hands. And if you read the new latest chapters, out of his whole body, I guess. And cool. I've been waiting for something like that for a while. Doesn't make sense. Anyways, this guy is fucking $70. I got this Gogeta over here for like $60, I think. This guy cost a little bit extra more, but then again, I went to a little high-end like anime store. That's why they had this guy, the brush. I love the shading on this guy. Let's open him, and I'll talk about him a bit. You know what I mean? Trusty Dusty, heavy-duty nail clippers. All right, let's make sure I get this all on camera. I have better lighting than I did since I unboxed that Gogeta. So, ooh, my. I've been waiting to unbox this thing for like almost a week. I've been on hiatus for a bit, even though I got like some new figures. So these have just been getting like dust in storage until I've been able to unbox them more. Ooh, get away from me, fruit fly, stinky. Come on. Oh shit, there's more tape. Fuck it. All right, take two. We finally got the tape off, which didn't take me very long. Just didn't feel like doing it on camera. Oh man. Oh, it's got that fucking rotten egg smell that cardboard has. Let's talk about this guy, alright? You know, this is Midoriya's rival, Izuku Midoriya's rival, who's, you know, happens to be the protagonist of My Hero Academia. One of like 20, but Kohei Horikoshi forgets about like 17 of them and only remembers 3. That being, actually, it's more like 5. You know what I'm talking about, right? You know, Izuku Midoriya, Ochako Uraraka, Shoto Todoroki, Katsuki Bakago, Tsuyu Asui, those 5 that he never forgets about, and you can find in every single bit of advertisement on a single t-shirt. Look, I'm even wearing some of that advertisement. Look, it's the 5 I literally stated. The only one that's not here is like, what? Wait, that is 5. Every other character gets fucking like cuckolded into the background, made to make jokes, which I guess they're not the main protagonists of the series, but you know, it's called My Hero Academia. Yeah, I know that. But it has the fucking Hero Academia part. More other students, you know? But whatever. I won't let my personal gripe ruin this unboxing video. Bakago is Midoriya's rival, childhood best friend, if you will. They both admired the same hero, being All Might, the #1 hero at the time. Until, you know, he had to fight All for One and lost his entire stomach. Oh wait, no, that was the first time. And you know, until he had to fight All for One again. But this time, to rescue Bakago, who got kidnapped by this League of Miscreants called the League of Villains. Ran by this idiot, also known as Tomura Shigaraki. You know, the guy with no personality at this point. The fellow League members being Spinner, a loser, Dabi, a secret loser, maybe related to the Todorokis in some way, and another loser, Himiko Toga, which you'll probably find in most waifu pictures. I don't know. Yeah, twice. But I don't think he was part of the League at that point. Anyways, this idiot gets kidnapped. All Might has to save him. Ends up having to fight this big idiot. I have a statue of right here. All for One. Uses this exact arm. They punch each other. All Might wins, supposedly, and Bakago is saved by his friends and colleagues. The team of losers. I'm sorry, but literally. Momo, Yao, Ida, Shoto? Midoriya? Dude, they had Kirishima grab his hand. No one else. Because Midoriya knew that Baku would be so fucking stubborn. as to not wanting to be saved. Anyways, All Might loses his powers forever, and Katsuki Bakago feels real bad. Bad enough to the point where he wants to deck Deku. And, you know, they fight. They come to an understanding, and he learns about One for All. Let's get this guy unboxed. Oh, fuck, I did not expect him to come out this way. Alright, then. Ooh, shit. Try to get this on camera as much as possible. Oh, fuck. Ah! Empty? God, this is a massive box for what I'm just going to be unboxing. I'm going to put this on the floor, actually. You can go over here. Thank you for now. Your service has not been forgotten. As you may know from the last one we unboxed, he's gonna come in a bunch of bags, 2 I think, and we're gonna have to put them together. My goodness, I need to be careful. Bakugo, yo, what the Bakugo look like after one of the recent chapters? If you read My Hero, you definitely know what that means. You know what I mean? You know when you got his heart. Maybe I shouldn't be making fun of that. Apparently, a lot of people were upset. People got tattoos of him. I knew they were gonna bring him back in one way or another. Because you know, when they brought back that little girl's quirk, it made me really think, huh? If they're bringing back Aries' quirk for All for One, you know, new All for One at full capacity, they'll probably do something stupid like that to get Bakugo back. And you know what? They did. Does anyone know who the fuck Spinner is? He's been in the series very early on, but he's had no character up to that point. He's been one of those main heroes, you know, like Kamui Woods, Mount Lady, even like Blockbuster. No, what was his name? Blockbuster? The guy with the fucking metal around his arms that was like, I need to quit. It's not good for me. You know, he's one of those heroes, but best genus. You know, one of the few that invaded stupid Tomo Shigaraki's lair in that bar. The fucking guy's gonna die giving his life to save Bakugo, but like, I was like, do I need to feel emotion for this guy? I don't even know who he is. My, oh my. You know, I happen to own one of these Bakugo figures. Well, not one of these. I own a Bakugo statue that I threw away to stand for because I didn't know how to put it on him. I threw away to stand over a year after I got him because he was just on the floor getting dust. You know, I wasn't a real Bakugo fan. Fuck, don't fall. I wasn't a real Bakugo fan then. But anyways, I threw away his statue. It's not a statue, his little stand, so now he can't fucking stand on his own. My, oh my, this thing looks good. Alright, well, let's first unbox the legs. Because, oh god, it has similar fucking head things to like the other one has. I hope they're not as flimsy. Goodness. Dude, this feels so fresh. Dude, this feels so nice, and it looks so good. It's probably a bit hard to see on the shading on this thing. I'll do like a little panorama shot on the light in a little bit, but let's get the guy unboxed first. All right, those are the legs. Let's get the head. Or, well, yeah, I guess we'll get the head. So yeah, him and Midoriya fight. He knows about One for All, and then Bakugo kind of takes a step back for a bit. You know, he didn't get his provisional hero license along with Todoroki because, you know, he was a fucking screaming nutcase. And so he ended up having to go to professional lessons while Midoriya and friends got to, you know, hang out with that Kai Chisaki, played by Kellen Goff, who does the voice of that rock star Freddy hunk. Face off. Dude, look, he's even got a little bubble wrap around his fucking little sensitive bits, too. Dude, I love the new gauntlets, though, where it's like all square. I personally like Bakugo's winter outfit more than I like his normal one. The tank just like, it wasn't my taste. Let's get this guy off. Or, fuck, no. Let's get these off. Not this guy. He's only 16 something. Oh, fuck, come on, get off. There we go. Man. Dude, these are details I didn't even know were on the original Bakugo. Look at that. He's got like, look at the hands. He's got the explosion ready. Man, I like this though. It's all like textured and stuff, so you could actually feel the indent going in. It's got a little hole. least to nothing. Get the other one off. I know I'm not really much of a toy. Have you noticed I've actually changed my name from XChed, a toy reviewer, to the XChed toy unboxer? Because I'm not much of a toy reviewer at all. I don't make like a tier list of that shit. Maybe I will one day. But I'm more of an opener. And that's it. And a lot of these aren't even toys. Like, I want to play with these things, but like, I end up don't. There we go. Second one off. I have them stand on my fucking computer table. Goodness my. This thing's already looking really nice. What can I say about the difference of this version than what he normally looks like? His outfit's a lot more darker than, like, here, I have a good, like, comparison. A little Bakago figure. He's a lot darker in this version than he is in the, which is, this one kind of looks like the anime ver. And it's true, his costume's pretty bright. It's not very dull or dark tones. This one kind of looks like, make him look like a fucking commando. Anyways, let's do the Face Off unboxing. You know, have you guys watched that like Face Off TV show on Sci-Fi? Where do you go? The bandages? Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that with this fucking guy. So after Bakago takes a back seat, and like if you watch the anime, he takes a big back seat because he's nowhere in season 4 until like he needs to play drums with Kyokujiro in the band. You know Kyokujiro? She lost one of her earphone jacks back in like June or something. Pretty fucking lame if you ask me. Okay, look, there's a thing about these characters. The fact is that they're trying to do what they're doing, right? And what they're doing is trying to keep up with the heroes because there's not really any more heroes anymore. But the thing is that like, it's like, fuck, man. Why do you have like 2 first years in high school like battling it out with All For One? And yeah, maybe they are holding up their own a little bit, you know, until the part where they got fucking maimed by like, you know, Death Claws. Fuck. There we go. Holy shit! I was looking at the bubble wrap and not at the camera. Look at this fucking face! Look at that fucking head too. Goodness gracious. I'm liking this so much. Alright, look, top view, side views. It's got little pegs where you can, it's got pegs where I can, in his head where I can put in, fuck, you can't see it at all. There we go, 2 little holes where I can put his little, you know, the thing that he threw at Midoriya and stabbed into his head, and Rikido Sato's like, oh my god, I can see brain matter! I completely forgot what this face looked like. This is the best thing ever. I'm sorry, I'm just having too much fun with this. This is, if I could say, this is outfit 1, I would say, since Bakugo's new outfit is more of a motif on the winter, because he found out if he could store more sweat, he could throw the beads and detonate them, making little more explosions that are pretty big. That's, kind of a lead into what his new ability is, which is, I'm guessing, full body explosions, since it said the sweat glands in his palms need to, you know, seep out of more places, which, yes, sweat glands from his palms secrete a nitroglycerin-like substance that he can detonate, which never really made any fucking sense to me, because why can he detonate it? Is his quirk that he can, like, secrete the nitroglycerin sweat, or is it like a little spark that he can emit from his palms? I guess it doesn't matter now since he's got full body explosions. I guess it never really mattered at all, you know. This series stopped fucking mattering in, like, I don't know, after the Gunga Villa arc, which was, personally, I think the best arc to me. Let's get this guy together, shall we? I don't want to break him. My, oh my. There we go, that's our little guy, that's our little man. That's King Explosion Murder God Dynamite. I love that name, by the way. I don't care if it's, like, stupid. I think it goes with the character and, like, his whole aesthetic. He's just a fucking idiot. Anyways, we got his little things to unwrap. But he doesn't really get his big moment to shine again until, like, the Class A versus Class B arc, you know, clash. Where he, like, him, Rikido Sato, Hantasero, and Kyokujiro form the team, and they take it home 0-4. The only other team to do that being, whatchamacallit, Izuku Midoriya, Ochako Uraraka's, Mina Ashido's, and Minoru Mineta's team that also took it 4-0. No casualties, as he said it. He gets his school provisional license with Todoroki. The first thing to do is take down this weird soap villain that like shot like hot boiling steam water out of his fucking gauntlets or some shit. That were made by this Redustro guy. You remember Redustro? Technically he's not Redustro. He's like Redustro's successor. I forgot his fucking name because literally My Villain Academia was good. I just didn't like any of the other characters. Remember that bitch that fucking Himiko Toga like dropped from 80,000 feet with Ochako's powers? That was fucking sick. I never watched the anime of My Villain Academia, so I don't even know what it looks like. I'm gonna be putting this in. So yeah, after that, him, Todoroki, Izuku go around being like fucking heroes with Endeavor, the #1 hero, the Flame Hero, one of my personal favorites. And speaking of which, the Todoroki family's got the best fucking like arc in general. Like, no questions asked. No one else, no other character has development like those fucking bastards. And, like, it might be bad. I think it's really good. Fuck, how do I put this in? I'm gonna cut. Alright, we got his little fucking antennae on, which I'm pretty sure are part of the mask and are not, like, plasticky. Which, okay. Can we, like, get something clear? It's part of the mask, right? This little black thing that he wears across his face, it's a mask. It's made of cloth. I'm pretty sure we've seen these things be made of cloth in one of the, like, cover arts. I may be wrong, but I don't think these things are, like, supposed to be heavy, right? I mean, I know one of them spikes Midoriya in the skull and kills him instantly, a KO, but still, it looks like it's supposed to be part of the mask. That's, I don't know. Anyways, this guy doesn't really get anything until Gunga Villa, like, Alley, where, like, he's, like, there with Midoriya to take down Shigaraki. Everything goes to fuck and shit. He gets stabbed through the guts, and in his words, get turned into Swiss cheese, which is a gross comparison. Look at those teeth. Holy shit. He's got, like, little spiky ones. I love that jaw. He gets stabbed through the gut, Midoriya loses it, and then Midoriya leaves, and then he's one of the fucking few that were, well, everyone wants to get him back. He's one of the leading few to get Midoriya back, along with Tenya Ida and Ochako Uraraka. You know, he develops, after they get him back, and tells him he's gonna be like, I'm gonna be a better person, Izuku. You know, we're gonna be friends again or something. I'll change. I always kept you at arm's length because I admired how far ahead of you were than me. Or some shit like that. They have their little moment, they have a bro hug, they get him back, and then they bathe together and you see Bakugo Dong, which it's got the little fucking little captions that say ding dong on where his crotch should be while he's covered by clouds. And then him and Midoriya like train. And after they train, Bakugo's like, oh yeah, I can working on my new stellar moves that he did during Gunga Villa Alley, where he basically condenses his sweat beads, throws them, and detonates them like as if they were fucking bombs. Goodness me, I love the curvature on his back. After that, you know, it's really just time to go into All for One. Once Midoriya got captured by Himiko Toga, and what pisses me off the most in fucking this whole arc is that he's just gone. Bakugo comes up with his new style, does absolutely jack shit to Tomura Shigaraki, because, you know, it's going for a Dragon Ball aesthetic where nothing will absolutely defeat it until the character's defeated by, you know, Genki Dama! You know, Majin Buu, literally Gotenks, Ultimate Gohan, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, Super Saiyan 3 and as a whole, killed by the Genki Dama. Because, you know, everyone's spirit. That's what My Hero Academia is doing, where it's unveiling amazing new abilities and moves and techniques that characters have never been able to do before. And they're doing jack shit to Tomura Shigaraki, but I'm going to tell you one thing for sure. After a bunch of punching panels with Tomura and Izuku, Midoriya is going to get the final hit on him with like a single solid punch to the gut, and that'll be it. Because, you know, that's how you defeat your evolving god characters. Anyways, yeah, so they fight, the guys fight Bakugo fights for a long, good fucking couple of months before he dies after getting his fucking heart punched in. And then some idiot's like, oh, I have no development. Let me just, save Bakugo. And then Best Genius, oh, fuck. And then Best Genius is like, Yamada, that will kill you, though. And he's like, I will be this boy's heart. Final piece. Let's get it on him. Anyways, that's about Bakugo's story. That's about it for now, you know what I mean? Until, so we get those new chapters in like 2 weeks. Because this is being recorded on a Friday. Oh, fuck. Shit. Sorry if I went in a little too deep into this guy. Bakugo is one of my favorite characters. And as much as I like to shit on him, he became one of my favorites after like a good long bit. I didn't really care much of the guy. I was like, oh, Zuka Midoriya, he's the coolest. And then I'm like, no, Midoriya's kind of like mid. How the fuck do I put this on? I'll be right back. Anyways, I finally got it on him. Goes on the back heel over here. Let's get a little panorama shot, all right? I'm gonna fuck with the lighting, so let's see. Fuck. All right then. I'll be right back. My goodness. Let's get a full-on view of that face. Man, that is a face only a mom could love. Holy fuck. Is he ugly? Earlier, Bakugo was even uglier. He had like that fucking. He has like an overbite, I think, or something like that. He's always biting shit. So he got fucked up teeth. He's apparently really good at the education shit though, as he was beating Adrio Kirishima's head in with knowledge. This is really a nice figure. My goodness. Look at that detail. Literally, look at this. Look at the shading on this. It looks so cool. The face is magnificent. For a statue, it's so good. I mean, okay, like I say just for a statue, but like I also own this All Might statue that's like kind of garbage. I love it though, because All Might's one of my personal favorites. Amazing. Anyway, that's about it. This is the BWFC Katsuki Bakago. I got him for about $70 at an anime store. I don't know if it's going to be cheaper or less, depending on where you buy it. This is the Tones version. There's 3 other versions. There's the 2-dimensional, which probably makes it look a little bit more cel-shaded. There's the Tones, which is, like, I guess the shading of it, like, it's very gray and bluish, like, almost green. It's, like, I guess the tones of what it's supposed to look like. And you have the anime, which I guess looks more like the Kohei Horikoshi / TOHO animation team's like shading style of the series and coloring. And you have the brush, which is I guess a darker tone, more murky looking Bakugo figure, statue. That's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me. I'm currently still on hiatus. I might have another video in the works pretty soon, but until about October, I'm not going to really have many statues / figures to unbox. So keep your eye out until then. This has been XS Toy Review. Signing off.